Tonight's game is a presentation of B92.7 FM Sports.
Twin Town Volleyball is on the air. Tonight from Wahpeton High School, it's the Wahpeton Lady Huskies taking on the Breckenridge Cowgirls in the annual border battle. Tonight's game is brought to you by Bakken Chiropractic, Bremer Bank, Casey's Bar, Jaworski Glass and Repair, Krause Brothers Construction, Breckenridge Public Schools, Builders First Source, Carlson Family Insurance, CHI St. Francis, Essentia Health, Farmers Union Oil of Southern Valley, Highcamp Construction, Hornstein Family Chiropractic, Miller Realty, Minn Kota Ag Products, Optimum Rehab, Otter Tail Power Company, Quality Toyota, Red River Agency, Smith Motors, State Farm Agents Matt and Amanda Frederick, Titan Machinery, Twin Town Villa, and Vision Ford. Now, here's KBMW's Robert Wanick.
Welcome to Wahpeton High School for tonight's border battle volleyball game between the Wahpeton Lady Huskies and the Breckenridge Cowgirls. It is the annual Pink Night to raise awareness in the fight against cancer and also raise funds. Both these teams selling T-shirts every season to help raise funds for an individual every year who's been afflicted by cancer, which has affected so many of us, our loved ones, in our lives. In this game, it's bringing the spotlight to efforts to fight that, and we can all get behind that. We can all get behind high school volleyball. So tonight, it's the season opener for Wahpeton. It's game number 3 for Breckenridge. We're having a little bit of trouble with the cart deck playing tonight with the ads, so I will do my best here to keep this thing rolling. Stay on the air with you guys tonight. We are also streaming this game at KBMW News Live on YouTube. So Turner Blofis, if you are listening to this, let me know that I'm on the air, man. Turner, of course, will have the Cowboys football game this Friday in Staples Motley. This is the Farmers Union Oil of the Southern Valley. Starting lineups coming up next after the national anthem. We'll take a quick break on B92.7 FM.
Breckenridge Schools, Breckenridge Pride, inspiring to excel.
My name is Christy Baumhart. I am proud to be a part of the school district with dedicated staff, including administration, teachers, paraprofessionals, cooks, and custodians who are kind, caring, compassionate, and committed to the students in our district. They support, respect, and help one another succeed. One thing I am really excited about is the technology available to our students as it enhances their learning experience in the classroom. Not only as an employee, but also as a parent, I know the benefits of having both my children in the Breckenridge School District. Breckenridge Pride. We inspire to excel.
Breckenridge Schools, Breckenridge Pride, inspiring to excel.
Ever buy something and open the box to find 1,000 pieces ready to assemble? Time-consuming and frustrating. That's why Bear Build Woodworks and Builders First Source offer gorgeous, hassle-free finishes for their doors and millwork. No mess and not stress. With over 30 stain options and 40 paint colors, Bear Build Woodworks pre-finish is the perfect choice for quality that stands the test of time. Get it finished with Bear Built Woodworks and Builders First Source in Wahpeton.
Welcome back to Wahpeton High School for tonight's border battle volleyball game between the Breckenridge Cowgirls, and the Lady Huskies of Wahpeton. It's been a pregame here trying to get everything up on the air, but here we are, and we are ready for volleyball. Let's start this off. The Wilkin Drink and Eatery pregame show, a tradition of good taste and company right here on B92.7 FM. Start off with your Farmers Union Oil of the Southern Valley starting lineups. Let's get this show on the road with your host, Wahpeton. It's going to be Taylor Mauk. She's wearing number 3, Maya James is wearing number 4. Both of them are freshmen, 5'4" and 5'3" respectively. Sienna Fobb, she's going to be the heavy hitter here. She's wearing number 5, 6'1", still just a sophomore, middle hitter. We got Kylie Hansey wearing number 7. She's 5'7", senior outside hitter. Kinsey Miller, she is wearing number 9, a senior setter. She's 5'6". Cambry Mauk, she's wearing number 2, a 5'7" sophomore. She's playing outside hitter and right hitter. And the libero tonight, looks like the libero tonight is going to be Elise Scovold. That's what I got down here. Wearing number 1, 5'3", sophomore, great gymnast as well. So if my book is correct, that is your Farmers Union Oil of the Southern Valley starting lineup for Wahpeton. And now for the Breckenridge Cowgirls, they're going to go with Sydney Roberts at outside hitter, wearing number 3. She's a 5'5" senior. Carson Neppel is your libero. She's wearing number 4, a 5'3" senior. Chastity Hansen wearing number 5, outside hitter, 5'5", sophomore. Caitlin Kaler, middle hitter, 5'8", junior, wearing number 9. They're going to go through her quite a bit on offense. She'll move around a little bit, go to the outside as well. Aaron Blofis, 5'10", presence, a senior, wearing number 10. Also a middle hitter. Parker Yagi, your dynamic setter, 5'7". She's a junior. They will also go with Collie Schuler, not in the starting lineup, but she'll split setting duties. A 5'3" senior. It's fun to see her and Parker Yagi kind of share the rock there at setter. And Jaylee Ernst rounds out your starting lineup, 5'7", senior, middle hitter. Senior heavy Cowgirls team. This is a volleyball factory that Coach Margaret Wilson has built, and it has been pumping out star players for the last few years. We take a look at Breckenridge's record over the last couple seasons. Last year, 21-9, number 1 seed in the section. They were upset in round number 2 versus Hillcrest Lutheran Academy. 2 years ago, they were 23-6. They lost to Henning in the semifinals of the section tournament in Fergus Falls. They were ranked number 22 in the QRF among 150 teams in the state of Minnesota. And of course, 3 years ago, the magical 30-4 season, they were ranked number 8 in the state. Their first win at state and their first section championship in 40 years. The gift that keeps giving Cowgirls volleyball. And if you look at the Wahpeton Lady Huskies, they are in another build-up year as they will enter the 3-class system next season. Get to play some schools that aren't so gigantic, like the Fargos and the Grand Forks, the teams that they run into in the EDC every season. And they're excited to move there and kind of face some, I guess, more fair competition if you look at it that way. So this year's all about getting better and improving wherever they can for the Lady Huskies. And you look at a spot like this tonight, they can come into this game with absolutely no pressure. There's nothing riding on it. It's their season opener. Big crowd at home. It's for a good cause. And a great opportunity in front of them to make some noise against a high pedigree team, perennial contender in their section in Minnesota in Breckenridge. So we're just about ready to go here. I'm Robert Wanek on B92.7 FM. That was your Wilkin Drink and Eatery pregame show, a tradition of good taste and company. Shout out to assistant golf coach Tyler Bockel. He just walked on by. He's doing a good job with that Lady Huskies golf team. Check us out on YouTube, KBMW News Live. We got a courtside camera here. I'm going to be dodging stuff like the movie Dodgeball, and you know how it goes. If you can dodge a wrench, still probably can't dodge a volleyball. So if anything goes down here, it's the laptop. Might have taken one off the dome. I'm right in the danger zone here, sitting on the stage at Wahpeton High School. Doing my best to keep us on the air here on P92.7 FM. All right, first serve tonight is presented by NDSCS, the smarter way to college, second oldest two-year college in America, right here in our backyard. So Wahpeton wearing the pink jerseys tonight, of course, on pink night. We all rally together in the fight against cancer. Breckenridge wearing their Kelly green jerseys, white arm sleeves, white knee guards. Wahpeton has the one player with the full leggings. Abby Johnson used to do that for Breckenridge. And I mean, if I was playing volleyball, I'd be out there with as much protection as possible so I don't get floor burns. And we're ready to go here. Parker Yeagy's going to serve it away, presented by NDSCS. Right into the middle of the Wahpeton zone. That one is set to the center of the net, and it is spiked into the net. That's going to be a point for Breckenridge. Scoreboard is on the top right of your screen on our YouTube channel, KBMW News Live. Breckenridge strikes first. Yagi wearing number 11. She'll serve again. She keeps her feet planted, sends that one to the right side, just inside the line. Wahpeton works right to left. Sienna Fobb pushes it over. Breckenridge sets it up, passes it over to Sydney Roberts. She taps it into the zone, makes its way back to Sienna Fobb. She tries to dump it in. Breckenridge able to recover. That one blocked by Fobb for a point. So Fobb sends a get-me-over ball. Breckenridge tries to set up the offense, and they just feed it right back to Fobb, who's a large presence there in the center of the net. She blocks it. 1-1, serve on the way from Wahpeton this time. Set over to Sydney Roberts. just outside. She sends a kill to the left side of the Wahpeton court, and it goes just out of the boundary mark. So Kylie Hansen ready to serve again. Wahpeton with a 2-1 lead on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. Set over to Erin Blofis this time. Her kill doesn't have much on it. Played in the back row. Makes its way up front. That one is scored by Taylor Mauk. Wahpeton with some energy early. The bench comes out banging on the hardwood floor here. Brand new floor. Gymnasium in Wahpeton with the new logo on center court. It's looking nice. That serve goes out of bounds. So Breckenridge picks up a freebie there, and it's 3-2 Wahpeton with an early lead on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. Served by Roberts, softly into the center of the zone. Set up for Fobb. She pushes it 2 hands to the back row. Played by Kaler over to Chastity Hansen. Yes. She spikes it, gets tipped by a couple Huskies. That's going to be a point to even things at 3-3. Serving now is Sydney Roberts. That one played once again to the middle. Set up on the outside, this time for number 4 from Wahpeton. Let's get those numbers for you here. That's Maya James. Pushed back over the net by Breckenridge, and it's going to be Fobb in the center. She tries to redirect it to the left, but it's played easily by Yagi. Set up for Hansen. A little too much juice on that one. Sails it. It's going to go out of bounds. A little bit too much muscle on that one from Chastity Hansen. Wahpeton regains the lead at 4-3 on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. Serving now is Cambry Mauk. She serves it to Hansen. That's going to be an ace. 5-3. Wahpeton looking good early here on their home court. Another serve from Mauk. Right back to Hansen. And that one's out. A little bit of indecisiveness from the line judge, but it looks like she got it right. And Roy King, the official on that side, right in front of the scorer's table, he agrees. 5-4. Serve on the way from Neppel. Nice serve received by Mauk to set it up, but they can't get the offense rolling and send it right back over to Breckenridge. Beautiful tap by Caitlin Kaler. Right in the soft spot. Looked like she was going to unleash a swing at that one. She just tapped it over the net, and we're all tied at 5-5. Kaler, one of the more dominant attackers on this Cowgirls team for the last 3 years. Wahpeton having trouble getting things set up here, and coming in is Miller to save the day and bump it over, but big opportunity for Kaler to get a kill, and she does just that, hits it through the blocker. Breckenridge regains the lead at 6-5 on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. This is my first volleyball game on the air. Bear with me. So far, so good for these two teams. Fobb, she's going to push it from way back in the zone. Hansen gets it on the right side. Over to Yagi, back to Hansen. Nice dig by Miller in the back row. They're going to set it up, and the Huskies are going to get a kill of their own. That was number 2, Cambry Mauk. Cambry Mauk put that one right in the middle of the defense. Nobody there. Serve is on the way off the top of the net. Played well by Hansen. Going to move it over to Caitlin Kaler. She hits it over, and Miller digs it. Push to the back row. Just out of play by Mauk. 6-6. 6-7, the Cowgirls take the lead here. So far, go-to attackers for Wahpeton have been Cambry Mauk, Sienna Fobb for Breckenridge. It has been all Caitlin Kaler so far. Chastity Hansen with a kill as well. Collie Schuler checks into the game. Serve received by Miller, pushed over the net by Taylor Mauk. Schuler sets it up. Big kill attempt there by Yagi. It bounces into the press table here. And it looks like we're going to have a net violation on the Huskies. 8-6, Breckenridge in the lead. Schuler with a nice serve. Miller goes down to 2 knees, digs it. Softly played over to Hansen. Set by Schuler. Hansen with the kill off Taylor Mauk. And that's going to be another point for the Cowgirls. They're starting to get things figured out here, starting to move the volleyball around, show some different looks there. Coach Margaret Kruger, of course, a savant. I probably called her Coach Margaret Wilson in the pregame. Still getting used to it. Congrats again to Margaret and Seth. An ace for Schuler. Makes it 10-6 on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. The Cowgirls bust a move, point over to their bench. Playing loose right now. See if Schuler can do it again after that ace. Here comes the serve. That one played by Miller up front to Taylor Mauk. Pushed over the net by Maya James. And here comes a kill attempt from Kaler. And a net violation again on the Huskies. So Wahpeton just can't get out of its own way with the net violation to give Breckenridge a point, and they're not a team that you want to give any breathing room to. They are 2-0 this season. Schuler serves. That's Scovold, libero. She bumps it up. Maya James pushes it over on the right side. Hansen to Schuler to Hansen. Kill attempt. Nice dig by Scovold. Nice dig on the other side by Sydney Roberts. Another kill attempt by Caitlin Kaler. She hits it through the blocker. It's 12-6. Breckenridge has quickly doubled up Wahpeton here in the first set on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. Schuler serves it over. Played again by Miller. Hansen and Roberts narrowly avoid a collision. Hansen digs it. She gets rewarded when they pass it back to her, and she spikes it down for another point. So Hansen being asked to do a lot here as a sophomore, listed at 5'5", playing much bigger than that. Looking like a very talented attacker here. Serve played by Miller. She does the knee slide. And that one is hit into the net there by Marina Hermosillo, sophomore, 5'11". 14-6 Breckenridge. Set number one here. Nice crowd, of course, for Pink Night, as always. Both sides of the bleachers pretty full. See Carol Colby taking pictures. And Schuler serves it into the net, so an unforced error for Breckenridge. They lead 14-7 on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. First set here tonight, folks. Serve on the way. That's Maya James. Played by Breckenridge and bashed over the net by Chastity Hansen. And that is going to prompt a timeout from head coach Dominique Rickles. Timeout presented by High Camp Construction. Once you know who we are, you won't build any other way. It's 15-7 Breckenridge. We'll be right back after a quick word from our sponsors.
Kraus Brothers Construction is a diversified construction aggregate materials, heavy equipment, and trucking company, serving the Red River Valley with locations in Wahpeton, Hankinson, Veblen, South Dakota, and Rolog, Minnesota. Give them a call today at 701-642-4488. Kraus Brothers Construction prides themselves in offering and producing outstanding service and superior products to their customers. Give Kraus Brothers Construction a call today at 701-642-4488.
Have you ever been driving and see a small pebble hit your windshield, resulting in a crack or chip? Well, it happens to even the best drivers. Jaworski Glass and Repair on Dakota Avenue in Wahpeton is your local glass repair expert. They repair glass chips on all types of vehicles, as well as windshield replacements and custom glass cutting. Jaworski Glass and Repair guarantees quality work in a prompt manner. Give Jaworski Glass and Repair a call today, 642-4527.
Coming out of that High Camp Construction timeout, Wahpeton sets the ball in their own zone and nobody goes after it, and it's going to be another free one for Breckenridge. 16-7, the Cowgirls out front here on Pink Night at Wahpeton High School. Serve on the way. Nice save by Maya James, hit towards the back row, and it sails a little bit deep. Breckenridge takes a 10-point lead here. That was Maya James with a fantastic dig there, laying out Superman style to keep that one going. Serves on the way. I believe that is Chastity Hansen. Nice kill in the middle there. By Cambry Mauk. So that one had some good velo on it. Good attack by Cambry Mauk. She cuts it back down to single digits. Breckenridge leads 17-8. Mauk will serve. Jump serve. Nice ace by Mauk. Little momentum there for the Huskies. That gets a smile out of Cambry Malk and her teammates. Had a little bit of sidewinding action to it right to left, and there it goes again. Goes right at Hansen. She's able to serve receive that one. That one is set by Schuler for Sydney Roberts, and oh so softly tapped over the net. That was some nice touch there by number 3, the senior Roberts. Serve on the way from Kaler, and Scovolt can't handle in the back row, so Breckenridge gets an ace of their own. It's 19-9 on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. Another serve on the way from Caitlin Kaler. Serve received in the back row by Elise Scovolt. Sets up a phenomenal ace there. I believe that was Kinsey Miller. Excuse me, Kylie Hansen. So Miller serves. Serve received by Kaler. Set backwards over her head by Schuler. Spiked over the net by Yagi, but it's played back to the Cowgirls side. Kaler gonna try a kill of her own. That one played in the back row by James. Set up in a big booming kill attempt there by Kylie Hansen. And another net violation on the Huskies. So good volley going there, but the Huskies run into the net, and it's 20-10. Breckenridge leads on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. This is a lot faster pace than basketball and, of course, football and baseball, folks. So I'll try to keep up the best I can with you. Serve on the way from Parker Yagi. Played in the middle by Kylie Hansen, falls short of the net. 21-10 Breckenridge. So Parker Yagi picks up an ace, and Breckenridge looking to close this set out in short order here, 21-10. Hansen with the kill attempt, and the attack goes too deep, 22-10 Breckenridge. So Parker Yagi will serve, the 3-sport athlete, track, basketball, and volleyball. Serve received by Maya James, set up for Sienna Fobb. It goes off her fingertips into the net, 23-10. Getting some almost over chance from the Breckenridge student section, all in good fun, of course. That one blocked at the net by Aaron Blofus. And Breckenridge is 1 point away from closing out this set. They trailed early on 5-3, but since then it has been absolute dominance, 21-5 run. And we're going to get a double hit here, so it's 25-10, unforced errors, the undoing of Wahpeton in the first set. Breckenridge takes set one of the border battle on Pink Night, 25-10 on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. Let's take a break from our sponsors who hopped on this game on B92.7 FM.
Casey's Bar on the Corner in Breckenridge is a proud sponsor of Cowboy and Cowgirl sports. For over 3 generations, George, Ed, and Carl have welcomed you into Casey's. It's where good friends meet, and great friendly service is the order of the day. Casey's Bar is the popular after-the-game destination, too. Stop in and watch your favorite teams on the big screens at Casey's. So consider this your invitation to stop into Casey's Bar on the legendary corner in Breckenridge. Casey's Bar, 3 generations of good friends and great service.
Take charge of your financial future with a proactive approach from Bremer Bank in Breckenridge. Did you know that Bremer offers more than just traditional banking services? We also offer investment, wealth management, and insurance services for all of your financial needs. Bremer can help you plan for your future and protect what matters most. The professionals at Bremer are ready to help you think ahead. Stop by Bremer today to learn more about our comprehensive financial solutions, or call 218-643-8721. There's been some big changes at Doman Chiropractic. Not only do they have a new location, but they also have a new name. Introducing Bakken Chiropractic. Bakken Chiropractic is located at 511 10.5 Street North in Wahpeton. Doctors Jess Bakken and Rob Doman are still here to help you with any of your back, neck, or shoulder pain and headaches as well. Schedule an appointment at Bakken Chiropractic by calling 701-672-8100. That's Bakken Chiropractic at 701-672-8100.
Welcome back to Wahpeton High School for the border battle between the Wahpeton Lady Huskies and the Breckenridge Cowgirls. High school volleyball action on B92.7 FM. I'm Robert Wanek. Breckenridge takes set one, 25-10. Wahpeton looking for a little bit of revenge here. They got that new logo. A lot of people said it was mean. They could maybe play with a little bit of aggressiveness from that logo and maybe benefit from it. Court looks fantastic, by the way. That logo plastered center court. It has the Husky head. It also has the City of Wahpeton name on it and the Huskies name on it. You'll see Wahpeton on both ends of the baseline here, and then you'll see Huskies on both ends of the sideline. And one other thing that David Woods, the athletic director, implemented this year, the singular use of Husky will no longer have an IE on the end of it. It will be spelled properly. And for a former sports reporter and writer and a grammar buff like myself, I mean, I'm nitpicky. It's Husky. And here we go. There's a Husky serve over the net. And it's a nice one played by Aaron Blofis to the middle of the Cowgirls offense. And it's tipped over for a point by Adelia Spear, her first action of the night, and a 1-0 lead in set number 2. Chastity Hansen checks in for Neppel, and the serve by Sydney Roberts is an ace. They're going to get called for a lift here, or a double hit, I should say. Wahpeton is. Breckenridge out to another lead. Breckenridge looking to be a dangerous team again this year. 2-0 start to the season. They were down 0-2 in their opening game at Underwood. Came back to win 3 sets in a row in hostile territory. As Kaler delivers an attack. Nicely played by, get that number for you folks, that was nicely played by Kinsey Miller. But Breckenridge able to score again. And it's 3-0. Lots of new faces here for me to kind of get up to speed on as far as the players go. Serve from the Breckenridge Cowgirls, Sydney Roberts, and it's another ace. That one folds Cambry Mauk in the back row. It's 4-0. Sydney Roberts was the libero the last couple years. Tremendous one at that. She switches over to an attacker position this year, and Carson Neppel will wear the white jersey. Set up on the outside for Chastity Hansen. Power swing from number 5 through the blocker. She continues to impress tonight, the sophomore outside hitter. 5'5", nice looking vertical, getting above the net. 5-0 Breckenridge on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. Serve from number 5, Sydney Roberts. Played back over on the spike by Sienna Fobb. A little pinball action in the Cowgirls zone. They keep it alive. Nice diving dig by Sydney Roberts. Chastity Hansen with the kill. Blocked by Sienna Fobb, but it comes right back at her. And after all that, Breckenridge scores. Breckenridge Cowgirls flying around like a bunch of banshees back there, defensively stepping up to the challenge. Just when you think Wahpeton is going to get some momentum, Breckenridge does it on the defensive side of the volleyball. Played over by Maya James, into the net actually, 7-0. If you're watching this on YouTube at KBMW News Live, Breckenridge Cowgirls, their scores on the right side of the scoreboard. Home team, the Huskies, on the left side. Serve over the net by Roberts. Over to James. Two-hand push played in the back left by Parker Yagi. Set up in the middle to Aaron Blofis. She bumps it behind her head. Gets it over to Sienna Fobb. Uses her fist to push it over. Chastity Hansen is going to dial up the kill, and they want a tip, and they're going to get a tip. So it looked like Hansen was going to sail that one out of bounds, but the Huskies get their fingertips on it, and the Cowgirls are off to an 8-0 run to start the second set. Served by Roberts, played in the back row by Mauk. Hit up front by Kylie Hansen. Two Huskies collide. That's Cambry Mauk and Kinsey Miller diving for the dig. They run into each other. It goes out of bounds, and it's 9-0 on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. Breckenridge trying to make it 10 straight points here. The serve on the way by Roberts. Nice serve received by Maya James. They're going to get it back to her. She pushes it in the back row to Parker Yegi. Set in the middle by Sydney Roberts over to Chastity Hansen. Diving dig by Cambry Mauk. Played back over to Erin Bloffus. She sets up the offense. Hit over by Chastity Hansen. We got a good little volley going here. Back row kill attempt from Caitlin Kaler. Tipped by Maya James. Back over to Roberts. She sets it high in the air to Caitlin Kaler. Dig by James. Back to James. She bumps it over to Yagi. To Roberts. Over to Hansen on the far side. Diving dig there by Mauk. And then Taylor Mauk sends a kill over the net, but it is dug out by Sydney Roberts. Given to Hansen. Hansen blasts it over the net for another point. 10-0 run for the Breckenridge Cowgirls on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. Roy King keeps looking over at the Wahpeton bench, wondering if they're going to take a timeout. Not yet. Nice serve by Sydney Roberts. Almost gets the ace, but it's Maya James racing over to keep it going. And the kill attempt goes way too deep from Chastity Hansen. And that stops the Breckenridge scoring run at 10. It's 10-1 on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. It'll be Taylor Mauk serving for the Huskies, who are wearing pink tonight. And that one goes over to the Cowgirls bench, caught by head coach Margaret Kruger. It's 11-1 Breckenridge. Carson Neppel's going to check in for Erin Bloffus, who's been kind of quiet tonight. That's just because the offense has been running through Chastity Hansen. Neppel with a serve. Serve receive by Taylor Mauk, and a nice tip over by Maya James, who's been a bright spot tonight for these Lady Huskies. Some finesse at the net from Maya James. She's been flying around. Typically she gets the serve received, they give it back to her, and she uses a two-handed push, but that time she used one hand to redirect it to no man's land for the point. Played in the middle of the Cowgirls zone by Sydney Roberts. That one is blocked at the net and pushed back over. Roberts there to save it again. Leads to a Kaler kill. It's going to be a net violation. Would have been a kill for Kaler anyways. 12-2 on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. Little conversation here between the official and the Huskies, but we're going to get back on the road here. Crowd wants to see some volleyball, and that's exactly what's going to happen. As Coley Schuler hits it over the net. Played up front to Taylor Mauk, set for Maya James. Sydney Roberts jumps in the air, trying to keep it alive. Acrobatic play, but there's going to be a net violation on the Cowgirls. So Maya James, good run of play here. She's going to serve. Serve on the way from James. And we have some sort of rotational violation here on the Cowgirls. I'm not your resident volleyball expert, but Roy King blows the play dead right away. Points at the Breckenridge defensive formation, and it's going to be a freebie for the Huskies. They trail 12-4 here in the second set. Jump serve by Maya James. Carson Neppel sets it up front to Coley Schuler. She gets it over to Kaler, who gets a little close to the net and has to bump it. Wahpeton just plays it right back over. Neppel over to Hansen. She doesn't pick it up, but Roberts comes in and does pick it up. Bumps it over for a surprise point. She does a little shimmy after that one, and the Cowgirls take a 13-4 lead on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. Breckenridge playing with a little bit of swagger here. Serve on the way from Hansen. Tips it off the net. Played back by Wahpeton. Hits the stick on the left side, and that's going to be an ace for Chastity Hansen. We will get a timeout here by the Wahpeton Huskies. Breckenridge 14, Wahpeton 4 in set number 2 here. Cowgirls are up 1-0 on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. This is the Border Battle on B92.7 FM.
When Mom first started showing signs of memory loss, we were devastated. It was so frustrating, so many choices for assisted living. Then my sister and I walked into Twin Town Villa in Breckenridge. We knew that this was the perfect place for our mother. I loved the bright, beautiful apartments, and knew Mom would too. I was so impressed with the interaction between the residents and the staff. Twin Town Villa is a quality memory care community that's close to home and currently has openings. Call Twin Town Villa at 643-9542 or visit them online at twintownvilla.com.
Ready to gain an edge in your career? Titan Machinery's Service Technician Apprenticeship Program is designed for anyone wishing to become a diesel mechanic, working on Case IH equipment through full-time, on-the-job training. Enjoy a hands-on work experience. Learn from factory-trained service experts and apply your knowledge from school directly to your work with this unique program opportunity. Become a Titan in the industry and grow with a dealership that invests in you at Titan Machinery Wahpeton, your local Case IH dealer. Visit titanmachinery.com/careers to learn more.
All right, we're back at Wahpeton High School. 14-4, Breckenridge leads in set number 2, make it 14-5 as they bury that one in the net. Overall, very good night so far for the Cowgirls, looking to move to 3-0. And if you're looking for a bright spot on this Huskies team, it's been Maya James as they score that one there. Back-to-back points for the Huskies. Ace from Cambry Mauk. So Mauk will go at it again here. Jump serve. And a good one. That gets Chastity Hansen on her back foot, but they're able to set it up to Roberts. And she delivers a booming kill that gets Kylie Hansen diving. She can't keep it alive. It's 15-6 Breckenridge. So Caitlin Kaler with the serve here. Breckenridge up by 9. They're going to set it up for Kylie Hansen, and she hits that one all the way over to Margaret Wilson again on the far side of the court. Right towards the Breckenridge student section, and that's going to get some jeers out of them. Not where you want the volleyball to go. They're going to let you hear about it. I see David Erlinson in the front row. Of course, Eli Butts is there. Last year's Wahpeton Daily News Fall Sports Athlete of the Year. Caleb Albertson, Cooper Roberts, Keaton Butts, young man on the offensive line. He's over there as well. So the serve goes over. Serve received by Carson Neppel. Nice little set up by Coley Schuler. Put it right where it needed to be for Aaron Blofus, and that's going to be a high percentage look. She puts it right down on the Wahpeton side of the court, 16-7. Breckenridge in total control here on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. That's going to bring Parker Yagi to the serve line. She sends it over. Serve received in the back row by Cambry Mauk. Set up very nicely all the way to the front by Hansen, but it's misplayed by the Huskies, and it's 17-7. Yegi, she'll serve again. Hansen, two-handed set. Into the middle. Off the top of the net. That's a good kill there by Cambry Mauk. So the net just slowed that one enough. Breckenridge not able to get their feet in the ground and keep that volley alive at 17-8. Serve on the way from Hansen. And that one drills Sydney Roberts in the face. That's going to be a highlight reel moment from Kylie Hansen. She swings her figurative baseball bat and everyone falls over. Hansen serves again. That one, another nice low heater, but it's received by Kaler. Just played back over by Spear. And Maya James is going to do the same. Set in the middle by Yagi. Sydney Roberts takes advantage, delivers a kill. It's 18-9. That's been the thing for the Huskies here. Just putting the ball over a lot, not really trying to attack. And, you know, when you give Breckenridge time to set up their offense and just play it over without a real aggressive intent of scoring, Breckenridge is going to do some damage. Breckenridge with an unforced error there makes it 18-10, and now is go time if Wahpeton wants to make a run. It's Taylor Mauk at the serve line. That one looked like it went off the side of her hand, but it does just stay in play. Chastity Hansen spikes it back over, and we're going to get a kill attempt from Cambry Mauk. Doesn't get much on it. Played by Yagi over to Hansen. And that one, diving one-handed dig by Kylie Hansey, but it is out of play. 19-10. serve by Neppel. Set up by Maya James, back to Mauk. We're going to have another point here. I'm not sure what the ruling was there. I'm sure Art will tell us. Point Cowgirls, 20-10. Serve from Neppel. Taylor Mauk just does keep it alive. Maya James hits the floor, saves it. Wahpeton plays it over the net. Set by Yagi right in front of the net. Booming kill by Caitlin Kaler. And that one was right in the sweet spot for Kaler. She jumped up and had all day to levitate in the air and spike that one down. No play for the Wahpeton defense, 21-10. Served by Neppel. James is going to set it up. And that one is returned to sender by Kaler. They're going to call a lift on Wahpeton. So Sienna Fobb goes in for the attack. Kaler sends it right back. And the Huskies are called for a lift. Neppel still serving. That one received by Taylor Mauk. Set up for Fobb by Maya James. Fobb goes cross court with the attack. Played by Breckenridge in a beautiful left-handed tap by Caitlin Kaler. 23-10 Breckenridge on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. Looking to take a commanding 2-0 lead here. Serve on the way from Neppel. Hansey gets it going. Set up over to Mauk. There's the offense Wahpeton's been looking for. Hansey with the serve receive over to Maya James on the right side. Nice two-handed set all the way across the court to the left side, and Cambry Mauk deposits it for a point. Makes it 23-11 on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. Jump serve from Sienna Fobb. Received in the back row from Roberts. Makes its way over to Chastity Hansen, and Wahpeton with some good discipline there to lay off and let that one sail past the end line. 23-12. We'll see if that can get Fobb going here as she does another jump serve again to Sydney Roberts, who's going to receive all of those. Very good back row player. And that one is drilled over the net by Chastity Hansen. Huskies try to play it, but it goes up, bounces off the rafters, comes right back down. It's 24-12. So set point here for the Breckenridge Cowgirls. It's going to bring up Coley Schuler at the serve line. Received by Hansey. She sends it right over the net to Yagi, who plays it back. And Wahpeton unable to keep things alive. 25-12. Breckenridge makes quick work of the host team, the Lady Huskies, on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. Cowgirls looking for a sweep, looking to move to 3-0. And Wahpeton just trying to make the night last a little longer on their season opener. I'm Robert Wanick. This is B92.7 FM. Quick word from our sponsors, and we'll be right back with the annual Border Battle Pink game at Wahpeton High School.
Ever notice how every other ad seems to be an insurance company promising to save you money?
What is with these insurance companies?
Hi, this is Matt.
And this is Amanda.
And we're your local State Farm agents.
We're here to debunk all the insurance junk.
What do you really need to know?
What is a fair and competitive price?
Let us make sure you are getting the best bang for your insurance dollar.
And find out why State Farm has been around for over 100 years and remains number one today.
Smith Motors in Wahpeton would like to invite you to the Classy and Classic Car Show, taking place Thursday, September 12th in downtown Wahpeton, 4 until 7 p.m. Cars, trucks, and motorcycles are all welcome to compete for cash prizes. Plus, there will be live music from Oakland Grove, food vendors, and a petting zoo. This is free to enter and free to attend. Find them on Facebook for more details. Small town friendly, big town deals. Smith Motors, your certified Chevy and GMC dealership in Wahpeton. Visit smithmotors.com. How much do you really know about insurance? You have to have it, and your family should be covered at all times in case of an accident. What coverage is the best for you? That's where independent insurance agents Tyler Kent and Brad Rivard at Red River Agency Incorporated of Breckenridge can help. They provide all your insurance needs for home, auto, farm, life, commercial, MPCI, and crop hail. It's that easy. Give Tyler Kent or Brad Rivard a call at 643-1623. Red River Agency Incorporated, always by your side.
All right, folks, we're back at Wahpeton High School for the annual Border Battle Pink Game. This game every year between Breckenridge, Minnesota and Wahpeton, North Dakota, alternating locations, helps raise funds and awareness in the fight against cancer. Wahpeton wearing the pink jerseys on their home floor tonight with the white stripe down the side. Breckenridge wearing their Kelly green. Breckenridge up 2-0 on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. It's been all Cowgirls tonight after a hot start from Wahpeton. Gave them an early 5-3 lead, and Breckenridge went on a 21-4 run, and that was that. So Breckenridge with a chance to sweep here, should they take this third set. Breckenridge has relied heavily on Caitlin Kaler and Chastity Hansen with a little mix of Aaron Blofus and Sydney Roberts in there. Parker Yagi doing her job as well in the back row. Impressing tonight for Wahpeton has been Maya James. She's been flying around, making the plays that she can. They just haven't been able to get things set up in a rhythm, and their big hitter, Sienna Fobb, just hasn't really been able to get a flow going tonight. So the third set ready to get going here at Wahpeton High School. Starting it off is going to be Parker Yagi. Hansey receives it. That one is hit over by Taylor Mauk. Sydney Roberts hits it right back over for Breckenridge, and that's a kill for the senior. So Roberts can do it all. She can play libero. She can play the outside hitter. She can serve, receive, set up her teammates. That one is served over by Caitlin Kaler, played by Cambry Mauk. Elise Scoville, the libero, she's going to play it over, and it's going to get into the hands of Aaron Blofus, who taps it right back over. It's on the Breckenridge side now. Set up for Sydney Roberts. Spiked into the center of the defense, played nicely by Hansey as Roberts comes flying across the Breckenridge zone and saves the volley. It's now on the Wahpeton side, bumped up by Scoville. Over to Cambry Mauk. She hits that one just beyond the serve line. That's going to be out of play, 2-0 Breckenridge. Serve into the center of the Wahpeton defense, played by Hansey. Quickly over to the Breckenridge side, played by Neppel. And that one is spiked into oblivion by Sydney Roberts. Bounces it off a couple Huskies, giving Breckenridge an early 3-0 lead in this third set on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. Parker Yagi at the serve line for the Cowgirls. Aims it at Cambry Mauk. She plays it over to Elise Scoville. She hits it out of play, so it's 3-0. So Mauk sets it up for Kinsey Miller. Miller gives it over to Scoville. Scoville just can't get it inside the line. It's 4-0 Breckenridge as Parker Yagi back to the serve line. Scoville ducks underneath that one and wisely lets it sail out of bounds. That's going to be the first point for the Huskies of the set. 4-1 Breckenridge. Cambry Mauk at the serve line. Jump serve from Cambry, and it's a good one, but right to Sydney Roberts, who dives, digs, and can't get it over the net for the Cowgirls. Another point for the Huskies. Net violation was the ruling there, and it's going to be the Cowgirls volleyball. So it's 5-1 Breckenridge. Sydney Roberts slides closer to the Cowgirls bench for this serve. Played nicely by Hansey. Set up by Miller to Taylor Mauk. Kept alive by Parker Yagi. Wahpeton wants 4 hits there. They might have a point. Sydney Roberts makes another nice dig, diving towards the pole. And that one is killed over the net by Hansey. So Wahpeton thought there was 4 hits on the first go-round. Doesn't matter because they make it count. Second opportunity on a Kylie Hansey kill. Looked like the ball had hit the floor. Next thing you know, Coley Schuler was on her stomach saving it. At the end of the volley, Wahpeton strikes. 5-2. Nice block by Sienna Fobb. Return to sender once again, and it's 5-3. And it's good to see her get going. Very talented young player on this team. Only needed one hand to send that one back to the Breckenridge side of the court. Serve on the way from Scoville. Set at the net by Yagi. Sent back over from Chastity Hansen. Wahpeton gets a hand on it, but they can't keep the volley going. Another kill for Chastity Hansen. It'll be interesting to look at her numbers after this one concludes. Serve on the way from Neppel. Cambry Mauk tries to kick it, but it hits the hardwood. It's like playing backyard volleyball at Jerry Held's house after men's league softball. Seen a lot of volleyballs kicked there. 7-3, serve on the way, Carson Neppel. Saved by Hansy, but she's the only one running full speed. Nobody else gets to it. 8-3, Breckenridge. Maya James checks back in, try to continue her strong play from the first 2 sets. Breckenridge up 8-3 on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. Neppel sends it over. Set up for fob by Scovold. Breckenridge plays it to Caitlin Kaler in the middle of the net. She sends a spike over that's too hot to handle, and it's 9-3 Breckenridge on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. Another serve from Neppel, played by Hansy. Over to Miller. Fob. Right in the middle of the back row. The Breckenridge defense, she gets a kill. So 2 kills in this set for Fob, who had a slow start. Now we're seeing what she's made of in this one. Wahpeton a little bit competitive in this set, and that's good to see as the night goes on, not rolling over the home team. Serve over the net by Taylor Mauk. Set up over the back of her head by Yagi. And that's going to be the first kill of the evening for Piper Janning. 5'9" sophomore. We'll see a lot of her on the basketball court for a highly touted Breckenridge Cowgirls basketball team this winter. Both Janning sisters, Ava and Piper. So Coley Schuler checks in. She'll serve here. We're in number 13. Serve is on the way, played by James. Running over is Taylor Mauk. She sets it backwards to number 11 for the Huskies. That's Charlie Smith. But at the end of the day, it's going to be another kill from Caitlin Kaler. So some good ball movement around the offense there for the Huskies. They get the look they want, but Caitlin Kaler gets a chance. Puts it down for Breckenridge. Serve from Coley Schuler. Bumped up into the air by Hansy. Played at the net by number 11 again. Tried to nail that name down. It's Charlie Smith. That one tapped over by Breckenridge, and they're up 12-4 on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. Served by Schuler, and that's a knuckleball. Looking like Tim Wakefield out there for the Cowgirls. That thing was moving all sorts of directions, and Hansy just couldn't get a beat on it. Looked like she was playing Twister trying to receive that serve, and Breckenridge takes a 13-4 lead. That's going to prompt a High Camp Construction timeout. Once you know who we are, you won't build any other way. Breckenridge 13, Wahpeton 4, trying to secure the sweep here in the border battle. I'm Robert Wanick on B92.7 FM.
You want what you want. At Quality Toyota, we totally understand that we aren't going to talk you into a car you don't want. Instead, we're here to help you find the car, the color, the options, and the style that you do want. All with a simple, easy, and stress-free approach, because the price listed online or in every windshield is the only price. That way, we can concentrate on getting you the right car. Quality Toyota, West Lincoln Avenue in Fergus Falls. QualityToyota.net. Let's go places.
Welcome back to B92.7 FM. A short time out there. A set that was 9-4 Breckenridge. They've reeled off 4 quick points and now lead 13-4 on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. Serve from Coley Schuler. Set up in the back row by Elise Scovolt. Pushed over two-handed by Sienna Fob. And Schuler sets it right back over to Caitlin Kaler. Big attacker in the middle of the net. That's going to be a cross-court kill for the Cowgirls. 14-4. So Breckenridge back up by double digits here. Serve on the way from Schuler. Serve received by Scovolt. Set up by Taylor Mauk. And that one is going to be a net violation on the Huskies. (15-4). Schuler spins the volleyball, sets up another serve. Received by Scopold. Over to Taylor Mauk. Booming kill by Sienna Fobb, and that's going to get Wahpeton fired up. That one landed all the way back on the service line on the Breckenridge side. Well placed by the sophomore Fobb. So Hansey will serve here. Wahpeton down 15-5. Jump serve from Hansey. Serve received by Neppel over to Schuler. Set up in the middle of the net for Yagi. She gets blocked by Sienna Fobb and Cambry Mauk. But the ball stays on the Wahpeton side of the net. So good defensive play there by the Huskies. They just couldn't pin it. It's going to be a point for Breckenridge. Serve from Chastity Hansen. Hits the center of the net. 16-6. Breckenridge leads in this third set. They're up 2-0 in the border battle. You're listening to high school volleyball here on B92.7 FM. I'm Robert Wanek. Full house here at Wahpeton. Good crowd to start the season for the Lady Huskies. Set up by Schuler. Tipped over the net by Yagi. It bounces off the top, and that kind of throws off the timing for Wahpeton. They get called for a carry. 17-6. Lee Scoville checks back into the lineup for the Huskies. Kaler delivers a serve. Cambry Mauk comes over to cover the middle. They'll give it right back to her. She taps it over again. Wahpeton just giving the volleyball to Breckenridge. They don't even try to attack on that play. Nice dig there. Over to Hansey. Hits in the back row to Kaler. Schuler's going to set it up for Yagi. Her best looking swing of the night off the arm of Cambry Mauk for a kill. 18-6. Breckenridge takes the lead. Takes a bigger lead, I should say. I don't think they have trailed since 5-4 in the first set of the evening. Kaler serves it over. Hansey. Serve receive. Mauk plays it beautifully over the top of her head back into the Breckenridge zone, but it's killed by Aaron Blofus. And Aaron Blofus just lurking in the middle of the net, waiting for you to make a mistake. You serve it up on a silver platter like that, 6-footer is going to send it right back. And we're going to get a lift here on the Huskies, and it is quickly 20-6 Breckenridge on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. So we check the actual listed height here for Aaron Blofus at 5'10". Serve from Kaler. Taylor Mauk's going to set up Cambry Mauk. She's going to just dump it right over. They're going to play it to Parker Yagi off the dig from Sydney Roberts. And it's going to be a point for the Cowgirls. Looked like it was a net violation again. 21-6 Breckenridge. Nice serve received by Lee Scoville. She goes skidding into the front row. Played over to the Breckenridge side. Set up by Schuler over to Blofus. She redirects it with the attack, and it's played again by Taylor Mauk. That one is a kill attempt by Kylie Hansey. Played right back over by Sydney Roberts. Taylor Mauk sets up Cambry Mauk. Plays it to the back row to Caitlin Kaler. Over to Schuler. Tipped over to Roberts, and she will score on a kill that bleeds the line near the Huskies bench. 22-6. Breckenridge leads on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. 3 points away from a kill. From a win, excuse me. Schuler sets up Yagi. Little tap over, doesn't fool Wahpeton. Taylor Mauk pushes it right back to the Breckenridge side. Carson Neppel's going to bump it over to Scoville in the back row. She sets up Taylor Mauk, who sets up her teammate for the point. Nice soft touch at the net by number 13, Marina Hermosillo. So Hermosillo gets involved before the night is done here. That was well played by the Wahpeton Huskies. Served into the back row to Caitlin Kaler. Cross court attack has a little too much on it from Yagi. Sails out. 22-8. Kinsey Miller serves for Wahpeton. Played by the libero, Neppel. And 3 hits later, Breckenridge can't get it over the net. Both Schuler and Yagi hit the floor. Couldn't recover from the nice serve by Miller, and she'll do it again, sends it to Neppel. front row to Schuler. Over to Roberts. Her attack goes into the net. 22-10. So Wahpeton salvaging some late set play here. As Miller on a nice little run here at the serve line. Miller serves this one to Roberts. And that's going to be an ace for Miller. So Miller making the most of this last trip to the serve line for her, or likely last trip to the serve line. Peppering it all over the Cowgirls defense. We'll see where she goes here. Another ace for Miller, back to back. Number 9 can't miss here in the late going. Miller again, this time right in the center. Played over to Schuler, over to Blofis. Blofis says enough's enough. She puts the kill into the back row, 23-12. So we're going to get some substitutions here. Piper Janning checks back in for Breckenridge. Looks like that's the only one. Schuler out. Serve from Yagi. Played by Cambry Mauk. Miller pushes it over off the top of the net. Played by Neppel. Here comes an attack from Roberts. She takes some off at the last second, dumps it over for a point, 24-12. Yagi serves. Wahpeton plays it back over to Piper Janning. They're going to get another point here. Goes off the shoulder of Janning, and it's 24-13. So Breckenridge 1 point away from closing up shop tonight. Cambry Mauk, she's going to serve first here. Jump serve from Mauk. That one just clears the net. It's a beauty, but it gets played by Sydney Roberts, who fakes the attack. It goes over to Blofis. She plays it over. Wahpeton keeps the volley alive, but Cambry Mauk plays it right back over. Here comes an attack from Blofis. Nice save there. Hansy, one-handed tap over to Piper Janning. Hansy again with a one-handed save. Yagi's going to set up Roberts. Roberts off the top of the net, but Wahpeton plays it anyways. Keeps it in on the line. What a sequence of events there. So Roberts' kill goes off the top of the net. Would have been out of play. The Huskies keep it alive. They send it all the way across the court. Dot the line for a point. It's 24-14. A little bit of high fight out of your hosts here tonight. 24-14. Serve from Cambry Mauk. That one's going to sail deep, and Breckenridge takes the sweep, 25-14. Not without a little bit of fight from the Huskies. The annual border battle. Breckenridge 3-0 over Wahpeton. Good volleyball for a good cause on Pink Night. I'm Robert Wanick on B92.7 FM. We'll be right back in just a few with your Miller Realty postgame show. Thanks for listening to B92.7 FM.
Getting you back to what you love. We are Optimum Rehab. For over a decade, Dr. Tony Eggeman has provided physical therapy services for the people of Wahpeton, Breckenridge, and surrounding communities. We're a small practice that sees our patients as individuals. Through hands-on techniques, our patients have their treatment plans tailored to their exact needs. Sprains, sore muscles, back pain, achy joints, rehab following surgery, you name it. Optimum Rehab is your answer. When you need exceptional physical therapy, you need Optimum Rehab.
Minn Kota Egg Products proudly supports the communities we serve by sponsoring the broadcast of this high school sporting event. When a team takes the field, there is nothing like experience you can count on to produce a winning season. Minn Kota has that experienced team, supported by the latest technology, products, equipment, and information to deliver a winning game plan for your farm. Contact our locations in Breckenridge, Barney, Kent, Wyndmere, Wahpeton, and Colfax. Let our team lead you to a successful farming season.
Buying a new home is an exciting experience, but it can be a stressful one too. Miller Realty can help relieve some of that stress with a simple formula of integrity, trust, and most importantly, experience. Their talented team is made up of Guy, Shelly, Jared, Lisa, Melissa, and Stephanie. They've put in the years helping people buy and sell their homes, and they understand this market. Miller Realty is a trusted legacy business in the Twin Towns. Put their knowledge and experience to work for you. Miller Realty in Breckenridge, a lasting tradition of experience, knowledge, integrity, and trust. Find them online at GuyMillerRealty.com.
Welcome back to your Miller Realty post-game show, a tradition of knowledge, integrity, trust, and service. I'm Robert Wannick on B92.7. Breckenridge takes the annual border battle 3-0, dominant in each set, double-digit wins across the board, the last one being the closest at 25-14. So Breckenridge improves to 3-0. Wahpeton drops their season opener. Let's take a look at your Essentia Health player of the game. That is going to be Chastity Hansen. Chastity Hansen taking the reins as the lead attacker here for Breckenridge. They fed her early and often off sets, and she was fantastic on the outside. Excellent vertical at 5'5". She was playing like she was 5'10". Very impressive. So Chastity Hansen is your Essentia Health player of the game. Essentia Health here with you. And for your Essentia Health play of the game, let's go with Kinsey Miller's little serve streak in set number 3 for Wahpeton. With the flame going out, Kinsey Miller doing her best to give Wahpeton a spark and making their first game, their home opener, last a little bit longer. That is your Red River Agency play of the game from your trusted hometown agents at Red River Agency. Breckenridge 3, Wahpeton 0 on your Miller Realty post-game show. I'm Robert Wannick, and that was the Border Battle 2024 edition on B92.7 FM. We'll catch you on Friday over on the AM station. Turner Bluffs has the Breckenridge Cowboys at Staples Motley. KBMWnews.com, your sports authority.
Dr. Andrea Hornstein at Hornstein Family Chiropractic is certified in pregnancy and pediatrics. Dr. Andrea treats newborns, infants, toddlers, school-age teens, and athletes, all the way to moms and dads, grandmas, and grandpas, too. No need to suffer with a headache. This is one of Dr. Andrea's favorite things to treat. Did you know sprained ankles can be treated by a chiropractor? Getting your athlete back into the game faster, ready to feel and function well. Utilize chiropractic care for a healthier wellness style. Call Hornstein Family Chiropractic at 701-672-1300. That's Hornstein Family Chiropractic.
Big jobs, small jobs, and everything in between. Heitkamp Construction has served commercial and industrial clients in the Southern Valley and beyond since 1982. They are your fully licensed construction company, providing earthwork, paving, structural steel, and more. Need a new concrete parking lot or roofing? How about a new metal building for your farm or business? Call Heitkamp Construction in Wahpeton today at 642-5948 for superior construction service you can trust. Call